with naming acids and bases. So if we look, we have a little bit of information here. So if we look at it, if it's going to be ide, if it ends in ide and binary, basically, we are always going to have hydroic acid, so whatever it is. If it ends in ate, it will always be just ic acid, and if it ends in ite, it will always be us acid. So if we look at the first one, it's a binary. So we look at the ion is going to be is this, so we know it's going to be acid. The negative ion is going to be Br minus, so we know bromide. That means it's ends in ide, so it has to be hydrobromic acid. That's where we're going with this one. Now, let's skip down to here. So we see we still have the H plus ion. We have a PO4 3 minus. And if we look back at our cheat sheet, we know that PO4 3 minus PO4 3 minus is off the screen, is going to be phosphate. So that means this is a 8 phosphate. So that means we now have an ic acid. So we have phosphoric acid. Alright. And if we look at this one, we still have an H plus. So that is going to be a SO3 2 minus. If we go look at our list, we see SO3 2 minus is going to be sulfite. So now we have an ite. So sulfite. So that means it's going to be sulfus. Or sulfurous. Sulfus acid. All right. Now, let's go to the bases. So, the nice thing about this is it pretty much just stays the same as our ionic compounds. So we look, we have, remember with the bases are made of a cation, and so cations are always a metal, and a hydroxide, or OH anion. Okay, so in this case, sodium is our positive ion, hydroxide is our negative ion, so we name it as sodium hydroxide. Same thing's going to happen with this one. So I have lithium ion, or Li plus, and I still have my hydroxide negative ion, so I just have lithium hydroxide. And that's my answer. And that continues through the same thing. So I have magnesium, or Mg2 plus, and my hydroxide anion, so it's still just magnesium, if I can spell right, hydroxide. So bases are the easiest. All you're literally doing is the same thing that you would do with your ionic bond or polyatomic ionic bond in this case, and you're just having them combined together. Alright, so if you have any other questions, please let me know. That should be all for today. Acid naming is not too hard, especially if you have the rules. And remember, we'll do our rules tomorrow, or Friday anyways, with your foldable. Make sure you get that done. If you have any questions about any of this, please ask. Our time is always available. Let me know. All right.